like sitting at the coffee shop at Bica, and just literally as the people pass by, you're just talking to everybody. There's just such a good community there that just, I can't get over it. And I love it. Always fills my cup. I love the way I feel after I leave that place. Anyway, I'm super excited to finally head to this training at Provecho and learn some shit. I'm gonna be there from like 4 to 7. So I'm really trying to click my brain on and be awake as possible and try to take in as much as I can and take notes because I'm a note taker. So yeah, I'm just super excited to get into it. So, little fun fact, I've known Hera since he started doing pop-ups inside the backyard of my homie Charlie's house, which is now the owner of Bica. They both kind of started their journeys at similar times back in 2020, 2021-ish, and it's so inspiring to see both of them have their own businesses flourish and be fully embraced the way they have in the community. I've always been a big fan of supporting local, but especially micro businesses from an early state, because you showing up can really give people the confidence they need to keep going. So Hera taking the time after a long day to teach me the ropes at Provecho headquarters is kind of full circle, but also inspires me even more because I've seen where they started to where they're at now. We've had so many inspiring conversations between him, I, and his sweet wife Carencia that really just gave me that extra push that I now need now that I'm on this side of things. So we sat and chatted about coffee, the washes, how it's roasted, origins, cart ideas / needs, menu considerations, a bunch of stuff before we even touched the machines, which honestly, I'm not gonna lie, was kind of intimidating at first because I was like, Lord, please don't break anything. But Hera was super patient and really took his time and just had so much passion for the craft and love for coffee that it hyped me up, you know? Like, you can really tell when someone's into something by the way they talk about it, and in this scenario, try to teach it. We started dialing in the espresso and what it takes to do that. Then we got to weighing it and the timing of the pour and having me try what it's like to taste a bad espresso versus a good one. Once I got the hang of the flow, he took out a completely different coffee bean and had me redo what I just learned from start to finish. The goal was to dial in the beans within 3 tries, and I got it in 2. We even got around to steaming the milk, which, whew, is a whole nother art in itself. Let me tell ya, that's definitely gonna take some practice. But we did get some time to try some latte art. Really just an overall amazing experience to get this type of one-on-one. Thanks again to Provecho, Hera and Carencia for opening up your doors to me and sharing some knowledge. Super appreciative and forever grateful.
Hell yeah, I'm so excited.
Yo, I feel so freaking excited. Like, I cannot wait to get my machine now. I feel way more confident, way less intimidated by the machinery, how everything works. Got my first latte art. It looks like a butt crack, but that's okay. That's okay. It's just practice. Gerardo was such a great teacher. I had such a good time, and I feel way more confident in my abilities. And I'm just super excited for this journey that I'm about to embark on. Like, even more. Like, it just made me 10x more excited about what the F I'm getting into, and just being part of the coffee community in some capacity, you know what I mean? Like, mellow week. I feel like I haven't really done much. I've just been doing a lot of research on the cart. I'm in this mix of like, I want to just hurry up and start once the machine gets here, but I also want it to like really stand out, because me personally, when it comes to the coffee cart, I feel like it's gotta stand out to not look like everyone else's. Like, there's gotta be that extra oomph about it, about your cart, to make it really stand out. And so I've been looking at all these different options, and then also having to consider like how it's gonna fit in the car, if it's gonna tear down, what can fit in the car, and the plumbing and all that situation has really been eating up my just like brain power. Like, there's just so many options, and it's hard to narrow it down. I've been doom scrolling on just TikTok carts, coffee carts, that whole feed, and there's just so many ways to do it. And so refining and defining what I want the brand to be and all that stuff has been just a lot. Exciting, but it's a lot also. And then just considering how fast I want to, you know, license the business and all that stuff, because I just want to start slow. Like, I don't want to hurry up and rush it, but I also need to hurry up and rush it because I need to find ways to make money. So if you've seen all the reviews I've been doing Literally, the reason I'm doing as many reviews on the things that I own on TikTok Shop, on YouTube, is so that I could pay for the equipment that I ordered, I'm about to buy still. It's gonna be at least, and this is cutting it like maybe short, like 13 grand to just get it up and running. And that's not even counting all the little things. That's just equipment, the equipment itself, the cart, and the plumbing. Like, those are the things that you need to like just get it going. And so obviously that number in my head is already like a lot, but I keep telling myself, like, don't let the price tag like scare you away, because you're gonna figure this out. And I am, and part of figuring this out is learning how to make money online. So I really just been diving in all week on different options, what to think about, things to consider, the spacing in my car, and where I could potentially pop up at. Obviously there's still gonna be way more like coming up with a menu, testing recipes, all that stuff. But right now I'm kind of just like trying to slow pace myself and take it in. But I'm in this like weird place of like, hurry up and do the stuff, and then kind of slow down and really enjoy the process so that you can have something that you're going to be proud of to showcase. Because ultimately your aesthetic and how you look, and you know, some level of professionalism of branding and marketing and all that stuff is going to come into play. And so I'm kind of trying to focus on that right now. It's not even counting like learning how to make coffee and learning about coffee, and obviously that's going to come with practice, but just the back end stuff alone is a lot, which makes me it just makes me really appreciate everyone that has, you know, gone through and popped up and done their pop-ups. It makes me that much more appreciative of the craft as a small business, as just a dreamer, as just somebody trying to do something and put their name out there, and just as somebody building something. Like, it's just so impressive to me that somebody can do all this back end work and teach themselves online and then go out and do it. Like, that's crazy. I was calling to inquire about what it would take to start up a mobile coffee cart. Working through July week 2 vlog, and at the same time I officially made my first payment towards the graphic designer, which we came to an agreement, which I'm super happy he was willing to work with me and get the process started. So I don't know, I hope we hear back within a couple weeks and start seeing some sketches and stuff about the idea. But yeah, I'm just super excited. I'm super excited. I'm getting a little impatient, but I'm also excited because I know once that the machine gets here is when all, like, we're gonna hit the ground running. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm trying to enjoy this little bit of downtime and trying to ease myself into it. I keep saying that, but like, I'm just such an eager person that it's hard for me to just like stay fucking chill. You know what I mean? Because I just want to go. I just want to go. But I'm trying to relax and get our shit together. I'm looking forward to just being able to document this, and also like just being consistent online has made me feel so much better inside, especially as a creative, to like get things out when I say I'm going to put them out, or at least a little close to when I put them out, because I'm not perfect, but it's been doing something to my creative juices of just being able to create something and put it out when I have like a week's worth of content to work with. So I'm super excited. Happy Friday. It is time for a long overdue haircut. My hair is so long. Sam said I'm starting to look like El Buki, and I'm like, I can't unsee it. There is nothing like a fresh haircut. Got me acting up on this Friday. kind of crazy to think that Bica is 2 years old because so much has happened in such little time. You would think the space is a lot older than what it actually is because of the backing of the community that it has. It's so nice to see everyone come, hang out, catch up, and just chill. And until you visit, you'll understand that this place is way more than just food and coffee. It's a third place that makes you feel seen, heard, and gives you a shot at your dreams. Charlie and Manny have allowed Morning Poppy to flourish here and so many other small businesses. So if you're in the area, make sure to stop by and support your local dreamers, and make sure to say hi to the Bica boys.